Never ever meant to be so sour, baby. Running out of steam every day, be the same. Living like this, testing all my patience. Need a bit of you every time I drink like a...
Okay, so I just got back from Tesco. Oh my god, it's so expensive. I normally go to Lidl or Aldi because they're closer to me. I wanted to get a couple bits that they don't sell in those stores. Very successful trip. Yeah, it did hurt seeing that money go out of my account. I spent far more than I was anticipating. So I thought I'd quickly run through my receipt with you. Got some more like necessities, which is why the trip was a bit more expensive. Like I got toothpaste, which because it was branded and my teeth are sensitive, so I have to get special toothpaste. It was £4.50, so expensive. And I had to get period pads, air freshener and shower gel. Again, all of them were branded, so again, more expensive. The shaving gel was like £3, which I know it doesn't sound that expensive, like, but obviously like when you are getting like lots of different things that are all sort of like £3 to £4, it like adds up. So the total of my shop was £34 to 27. My housemate has a Tesco club card, so I'd really recommend getting one or bringing along one of your housemates who has one because it takes a bit of money off. I did also treat myself again. In Tesco there's like more branded stuff, so I got myself some fancy coffee, some milk as well. I don't drink cow's milk, so I have to get plant-based milk, but the plant-based milk I found from like Lidl and Aldi is good for cereal, but for like coffees it's absolutely vile. So I went and got Oatly from Tesco, which again it's kind of expensive. I got the chocolate one, which was £2, and then just the normal one, which was £1.80, so it is a lot more expensive compared to sort of like, I think the normal milk that I get is about 60p from Lidl, so it is vastly more expensive, but on a taste basis I'd say it's worth it. Like at the end of the day you've got to enjoy what you're making and what you're eating. And then I also got some pre-cooked chicken, which was £4, which again is really expensive, but I've just found it's been a bit like easier when making myself sandwiches to have pre-cooked meats instead of like having to like cook them the night before. I have done that in the past and it does work, I just sometimes can't be bothered. The time I do shop at Lidl and Aldi, so I do make massive savings. Like I think normally a weekly shop will cost me just under £20, absolute max £25, like yeah, roundabouts the 20 mark. So spending £30 on stuff that was more like treats, and like some of it was necessities I needed. It did kind of hurt because that's way more than I'm used to spending, but I'm trying to be real about how much I spend in a week. But other than that, I feel like that's probably going to be the main big shop of the week, and anything else I get is just going to be like little spend. I look a bit of a mess because I'm just about to go to bed, but I thought I'd give you an update. Today I didn't spend anything, however I am getting dangerously low on bread, so I think either tomorrow or if I can stick it out a little bit longer at some point later on in the week, I'm going to have to go to the supermarket and do like a little like top up shop. Just to go another day without spending any money. I desperately need to go to the supermarket though. I haven't really worked out when though, so I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'm gonna have to go today. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna have to go today.
Every time I drink like a
So I just got back from Aldi. I didn't think I would be going today, but I just worked out that with my timetable I had to go now because my bread was mouldy at lunchtime. I was in desperate need of having to go. But my shop, I got pre-cooked chicken, avocado, broccoli, soy milk, orange juice, bread and some pistachios. I think that was it. And it all came to £7, which is pretty good. I've had lectures all day, so I've not been able to go out and spend any money, which to be honest I didn't need to anyway. So no money spent today. However, when I went to Tesco the other day, I don't normally do this by the way, but when I went to Tesco the other day, I decided to buy some like pre-packaged chicken, and when I got back I found it was like the packet was like completely open, so I didn't eat any of it. Contacted Tesco and they today have sent me a £5 like voucher. So I've gained £5 back, which is amazing, especially as the chicken only cost me £4. So that was really nice of them. So yeah, I actually earned some money today, which is always a blessing. It's a couple of days later, as you would have seen by the clips that I played. I went to Lidl 3 days ago to buy a couple bits. I think I spent about £7 or £8, maybe. I'll put it on the screen here. But I bought pistachios, cereal, and hot cross buns. So some essentials, and then hot cross buns was a treat. I'm pretty certain that's all I bought. So just a little shop, but I needed it for a top up. Then 2 days ago, I went back to the shops, completely forgot to record. But I think it was like £4.50, something like that. It really wasn't much. I bought some grapes. I got some grapes, 2 like cans of gin and tonic, because I was drinking that evening and I didn't have that much in my cupboard. And then, oh yeah, and I also got some vegan steak bakes, which I love. So yeah, anyway, that's kind of the rough amount that I'll spend in a week. I feel like this week I might have treated myself a bit more. Obviously, we did the Tesco shop right at the start of the week, and I feel like I definitely spent way more than I normally do. So I would minus a good £5–10 off the total price that I spent. I do make sure to hop on any deals that are going on, and I also try and shop at some of the cheaper stores like Lidl and Aldi. But yeah, we all treat ourselves now and then. I have just remembered, talking of treating myself, I bought myself a perfume and some new concealer, which I guess I'm gonna have to include in this video. So I'll put the new total on the screen now. And yeah, there we go. That's my final total. I don't normally treat myself like that. I'm not going buying perfume and makeup like every week. But I ran out of concealer and my perfume's running out, so kind of essential. Maybe. That's what I tell myself. Yeah, anyway, that's roughly how much I spend in a week, plus my monthly bills and rent. So yeah, I hope that was useful. I hope you found it interesting. I feel like this video was kind of a fun one, like me taking you to the shops and stuff. As always, if you've got any questions or anything, you can pop them in the comments and I will answer them. And yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!